Hey guys, welcome back to Health Fitness The Truth. I'm Christopher, here's my man Tom, the amazing chef. Showed you how to make some gourmet oatmeal in my last video, and in this video, we want to show you how to make an awesome gourmet hamburger. Do we want to call it something special?
Great burger!
Yeah! Okay, we started chopping up an onion.
Nice and thin. You don't want too much, it will give you heartburn. Now just slice avocado in half. Doesn't have to be like crazy neat. Start slicing little thingies out of it. This will help you get it out in like quarters and stuff. Slice a cherry tomato in half. Throw it in a steep-sided bowl because you're gonna mix in it.
This is basically olive oil he mixed in there, and then he seasons it a ton.
Salt, pepper, onion, oregano, basil. Delicious Italian kind of stuff.
I mean, anyone can just put a tomato on their burger, but Tom puts Italian dressing tomatoes on his burger.
I want it to taste good.
And it does.
This is liquid aminos. It's just like soy sauce, but slightly healthier. And tastier too.
Just mix that up. It's ready to put onto the burgers later. And then we're making two different burgers here. One with healthy whole grain wheat bread and the other one with a ciabatta roll.
And you're gonna wanna start the pan on like low. You're gonna wanna cook it on like medium. But just get the pan started so that way, like by the time you put the burger in there, it's gonna sizzle and sear.
Yeah, so he turned it up to medium and then he threw that on there. And then he decided, oh, I messed it up. And he was like trying to fix it from it. And then he was like, oh, you're okay, don't tell anyone.
You know, it doesn't have to be super neat. It's just a little food, you know?
So I noticed as I was watching Tom make these burgers, that he seasons them at all points. Like if he rotates it, he seasons the other side. If he rotates it again, he'll season the other side. If he puts something on top of it, he'll season that too. I think a lot of people are kind of scared to use enough seasoning, but man is it delicious when Tom's done with a burger.
Yeah, don't be afraid of like salt and pepper. Like they're essentially like the table spices for a reason. And on the left is like a well done burger. If that's how you like it, just look for dark. I like mine kind of on the medium side, so just beware.
And he shoved those to the side, and I was like, oh, what are you doing? Is it hotter on that side of the pan? And then he just put bread in there, and I was like, oh. So he's toasting the bread. So he's toasting the bread in the pan with the burgers, which means they'll pick up a little bit of the grease drippings, if you will, from those burgers. And then Tom expertly opens this bag of lettuce with a sharp knife. And as you can see, hey, I spoke too soon.
The bag is open.
Sure it is.
It won't close again.
That's true. So and you just toasted one side of the bread, or did you toast them both sides?
You can do both. I like one-sided because I don't really like how some toast will cut up the roof of my mouth.
Gotcha. And then which side do you put on the inside? The toasted side?
So that way, like, it's basically raw bread, or well, you know, cooked raw bread. Untoasted bread on the outside. Gotcha. I'm cutting the cheese, by the way.
Thanks for cutting the cheese.
Just like put it on top of there. Doesn't need to be neat. Doesn't need to be in big chunks either.
Put some paprika on top of that sharp white cheddar. And then on the other burger, he's putting cottage cheese, which I never ever would have thought of to put on a burger. And he suggested, and he gets out cottage cheese. I'm like, what in the world is that for? And he's like, it's for the burgers. And I'm used to looking at Tom and being like, whatever, know it all. And then it turns out absolutely awesome. So I trust Tom whenever he starts cooking anymore.
It's just fresh cheese and whole milk, or well, whole whipping cream. Doesn't that sound good? It's like butter and cheese.
So those were done, and then you had them covered, right?
Yeah, or you're just gonna steam it / melt it.
You turned the heat off at that point?
I turned it down to low.
Okay.
And you can just like kind of walk away when it's on low, typically.
Gotcha.
I don't recommend walking away from the pan or the kitchen. Stay in the kitchen. Use your nose, everyone.
Also, if you're Tom, you'll put just half a freaking entire avocado on your hamburger.
Because it's delicious.
It was delicious. Check out this Italian seasoning salad on a hamburger. Bam. It's good, man.
If it looks like a salad, it's probably going to be healthy for you, right?
Doesn't matter what else we put in there.
See, the cottage cheese melts just like regular old cheese. It's like queso fresco, sort of.
It was good, man.
Mayo, both sides, acts as a moisture barrier a little bit.
Sweet baby Ray's.
Can't go wrong. This is a German style mustard. Includes a little sugar. It's highly delicious. But you know, even on the unhealthy burger, we're gonna put a salad because it's delicious. Look, even sprouts.
Now the difference in healthy impact, if you will, between our whole grain wheat bun burger and the other one, the refined flour ciabatta roll, there's not a whole lot of difference from one to the other. We used a sweeter mustard on the ciabatta roll. We used a fattier cheese, right? The sharp cheddar went on the ciabatta roll. Here's the finished product on this, and that is too big to put a mouth around, so
Squash it on down.
we squash it. But the difference in health impact, as I was saying, was really, in calorie count, it was like 120 calorie difference, which isn't a monster of a difference.
Every little bit adds up, though.
It absolutely does. And consider this. So not everything that I want to put on my channel is going to be like 20 calories, okay? Like sometimes you should enjoy yourself, and Tom makes a burger that you should enjoy.
I mean, life is short, and like you can't just eat the same burger all the time. So you can put anything on these, really.
You can use any of the ingredients, none of the ingredients, different ingredients, but here's a great idea for a burger for you. Alright guys, there you have it, and we just want to leave you with a couple of ideas about those hamburgers. So one, as I was starting to say, the calorie count difference between the two was about 110 to 120 calories, and that was specific to the exact kind of cheese we used, the exact kind of bun we used, the exact kind of bread we used, the exact kind of meat we used, everything. And I was real careful about all the measurements and everything, but this was not a light on the calories burger in either sense. So like we were saying, just enjoy yourself sometimes, and I don't want to have nothing available for you on my channel that isn't something you can just dive in and really enjoy. But there's healthy carbs in there, healthy fats, and healthy protein. The calories on the healthier burger, I think it was like 740.
Which I consider like a meal. Like 3 of those.
Basically, yeah. I have plenty of clients who are at about 1,200 calories, where I'm right around 3,000 calories. So if your calorie count for a day is around 1,200, then there's no reason not to eat that. You're just gonna have to, if you're wanting to be careful, then just know how many calories you ate. Anyway, I thought it was about 740, and the other one was, the one with the ciabatta roll was about 810.
But it's so delicious.
No, sorry. 850? Yeah.
Mega delicious.
Yes.
You can put anything on these things. Like sometimes I just like burger, cheese, lettuce, barbecue sauce. And that's generally how I do mine.
Yeah, but you know what? If I were to make a hamburger and it was just burger and cheese and lettuce and barbecue sauce, it still wouldn't have been half as good as what you did. Then just all those little tips make a difference, like toasting the bread in the pan with the meat. What heat to start your meat out on. Putting the cheese right on there in the pan after the meat's already cooked, and just letting it steam finish in there. Things like that I don't know.
This is a one pan kind of meal. Like if you don't have a toaster, you just got a pan, you can make toast in a pan. Like again, you don't need the bread at all. Like you can just do like lettuce, buns, or whatever.
How long does it normally take you to make one of those hamburgers?
Straight up for me, about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and that's including putting everything away as well.
Awesome, which means for me, about 20 minutes. Honestly. But I mean, that's still, a 20-minute meal that's that good is not something to complain about.
I recommend just while the meat is cooking, you make up the bun. You've got your bun, so that way as soon as the burger's done, you can just touch it down.
If you have any questions or comments, leave it there in the comments. Make sure you like this and share this with anybody you think could get.
Yeah, sharing is caring.
What he said.
If you don't, I'll be swearing.
What?
Cut that.
We're not cutting that last part.